treasures here. Ultimate Clan presents Ultimate Treasures.
Alright, how's it going? And welcome to Ultimate Treasures. Now, this is the very first episode. I think it's only fitting that I feature a gift that I received from Tim Hollingsworth. Now, if you watch the channel, then you will have seen Tim on here chatting about how he got into Kung Fu films and Jackie Chan, and that he has also designed some of his very own fan-made posters and lobby cards. But what I didn't know, though, was that he had created his very own fan-made Jackie Chan magazine. Well, surely not. Well, he has, and it's called Lucky Star, and here it is. Now, the reason that I can show this to you is because Tim was ever so kind to send me a copy of it, and I am very grateful. So thank you, Tim. It was also a brilliant idea to send it to me in this protective plastic sleeve, because had you had not done, I'm pretty sure it'd be destroyed, because it was soaking wet, the envelope, when it turned up. But it don't matter. You'd thought of that and protected it, and it turned up safe and sound, and here it is. So thanks a lot, Tim. So let's get into it and have a quick look at the Jackie Chan fan-made magazine, Lucky Star, issue 1. So let's go through it straight away, the front cover. I mean, look at the quality on it. Glossy. It's called Lucky Star. It's right at the top. Issue 1, 2025. Makes it look proper legit, like a proper real magazine. And then up there in the top right, a little fan-made mag for fans. And underneath, signed, Seng Lung, Jackie Chan, in Chinese there. He's drawn a heart for us and everything. I mean, it's brilliant. It's got a wicked shot of Chan with a cool flipping sunglasses on, leg up on the car. And then it tells you what's going to be the magazine. You know, fashion icon. A delve into the world of Jackie's fashion garments. Somebody called a cops. A pictorial look at Jackie's crime/martial arts masterpiece, Police Story. So let's open it up, and what do we get? We get presented with what you would get presented in a magazine back in the days. This is a nostalgia trip. So it's a advert for Hong Kong goods. Looks like a Japanese advert, an old school advert, advertising CDs, VCDs, and then various merchandise goods. I mean, the likelihood of this existing now, I'm going to say it don't exist, but you never know. We can obviously have a look if we want and try and find out. Now, I'm not going to read out everything in the magazine, but this bit, this welcome bit, I will read out because it gives us some insight as to why the magazine was being made. Here we go. It's clear to see that Jackie throws himself into his films head first, feet first, and anything else first, come to that. Imagine a world without Jackie Chan. Yes, there are other Hong Kong action stars, but Jackie has paved the way when it comes to creativity, particularly when you look at the action choreography and stunts. Take a look at Dragon Lord, or The Young Master, for example. Jackie receives an almighty beating from Master Huang In-sik, and it's obvious to see that Jackie was in the trenches physically filming these. Both directed by Jackie, it's evident that he was making films he wanted to make. A film where the underdog could prevail with pure determination, grit, and a little bit of help along the way. So welcome to this fan-made magazine. Should it be called a fanzine? Well, I'm not really sure. It's a magazine made by a fan, so I guess let's stick with that for now. In here, you will find a section about Jackie's fashion sense and an extended pictorial look at the masterpiece that is Police Story, with a small bit of text here and there. But this is mainly to display images of Jackie and his films. As the small print at the top left on the next page states, this has not been produced for sale or for any financial gain. It's simply been made by a fan and to be given away free to a select few like-minded fans. Well, I'll tell you what, Tim, I'm going to have to take that opportunity to say thank you again, because I'm one of the select few. So thanks very much. Now, this bit at the top left that you're talking about, yeah, well, that's too small for me to read. Yeah. Anyway, this is just too small. Introduction. Again, I'm not going to read all this out, but there's an introduction there. And if I just scan read it, that is about Tim, the guy that made this magazine, Tim Hollingsworth. And it's about how he got into films, Jackie Chan specifically. There you go, Project A Part 2, lending it off his friend on VHS. You can find out all this stuff and more on the podders that he came on. So if you're interested, then you can obviously have a look and listen to that podcast as well. But yeah, that's what this is about. And so I'll read this bit at the end here. It says, so this leads me to the present day where it's been on the cards for quite a while to produce my own physical media in the form of this magazine/fanzine. But life in general got in the way of me getting this completed, but finally here we are. So from one fan to another, I hope you enjoy this as much as I have creating it. Well, that's an important thing there, Tim, that you put, that you've enjoyed creating it. Now I'm going to enjoy looking through it. So let's have a look. Lucky Star, the contents. And it tells you what the contents are. Same as the front cover there. Lets you know what's going on in here. So over we go. And we've got Chan with an absolute powers Barnet. And a pretty good t-shirt, actually, because it's got sort of tightness around the biceps. You know what I mean? It's got a little bit of cuffing around the biceps. And this is the first part of the magazine that Tim's discussed here. So this is Fashion Icon. Let's turn over. Here we go. So with each of these pages and these images, you can see there's a little bit of text up there. I'll read this first one just so we know sort of thing. But like I said, I'm not going to read them all. Let's start off and go straight in with something strong. The corduroy dungarees, the quintessential 60s and 70s garment being supported here in a relaxed environment. Soft toy panda not included. Well, as you can see, there is a soft toy panda in the back there. Panda playing business. And this is an old shot. So he said he's into pandas, and there's some evidence of it there. Actually, if you look at a bit more detail, even though they're blurry in that shot, I'm pretty sure that the shots on the wall there, those little frames, are Chan doing kung and boot and shapes. All right. Turn over. We've got Chan with a Porsche with an amazing jacket, a white puffer. Brilliant Ronnies. Look at them massive glasses. Guessing he owns that car. CH28. Does that mean he's got 28 cars? Or is that 28 of God knows how many? Let's turn the page. Next page. Wicked, wicked trousers. Amazing pair of jeans. Terrible shoes. Absolutely terrible, terrible shoes. I hate the way they look like Cornish pasties on across the toe there. All stitched in. Ugh, absolutely disgusting. I feel like a load of meat and carrots is going to come out. Really bad shoes. Barnet, though. Can't argue with that. Fantastic cardigan. Next page. Yeah, well, look, I always say that it don't matter how bad clothes are as long as you've got the bod, you know, and the qual and the star-like presence. You can pull anything off. You know what, Chan? That's a crap top, that. Next page. Yeah, leg up with trainers with tongues hanging out. Hang on a minute. I think they're Deodoras. So obviously I love them. Tracksuit. Even that, right? The sunglasses in the Barnet shouldn't look good, but they do. That is a wicked tracksuit, that. Rolled up the... I know why he's rolled up the legs. I don't like the rolling up of the legs, though. Shows the tongues and the trainers, but nah. I don't like the roll up. But that, you don't have to roll them up. So if I owned that, I wouldn't roll it up. But the top is absolutely brilliant. Like a saggy, relaxed, hooded. Next page. Yeah, like pink linen. Yeah. Next page. Yeah, terrible jumper. V-neck is, that's the first mistake there. V-neck. And then just a crap pattern. Now the next page there. Right, look, that shirt is crap. Those jeans are horrible. What do those jeans say on them? Too small for me, that. I'll have to zoom in. But Deodora trainers, can't argue with that. Next page. Yeah, pretty disgusting outfit, that. Really bad. Those sunglasses, normally I'd say they're terrible, but they look absolutely amazing on him. Wicked Barnet. Next page. Yeah, amazing leather jacket. Yeah. Don't really like the stance. I'm going to say that. I don't really like the stance. White trousers. I remember Brennan wore a pair of white jeans once. And when he turned up to meet us, he had green grass stains on it. And he never did explain what they were, no matter how many times we asked. So white jeans or white trousers. There's a mirror there showing his crack, so that's brilliant. Next page, Chan doing a double point. Yeah, in a pretty smart grey outfit. That's what I'm going to call it, a grey outfit. Next shot, yeah, that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that, really. It goes with this scenario, you know, the boat and the water. Don't like the way he's turned that left foot so we can see the base of it. Don't like that move. But the shirt and the shorts are all right. Next page, flipping Barnet. I mean, that is one hell of a fantastic Barnet, that. And you know what? A really cool outfit, that black cool outfit with a roll neck, Spanker's white shoes. I don't know what the hell he's doing up on a roof in that outfit, though. The scene is strange, but it's Chan, isn't it? I mean, obviously he goes up on roofs and does stuff. Next shot, well, he's let us down there because it looks like he's smoking a fiag. So he let us down there smoking, Chan, I think. But, you know, it's of a time and all that. Pretty cool car. Wicked trousers. Shirt is too fresh. It's too straight out of the packet, that. Just too stiff, too straight. It's too fresh. He's Chan. He's got sheets, right? So obviously he's going to have the best of the best. But that's too straight. Look, the shoes ain't great, but at least they're not straight out of the box. They're all right, and they're not as bad as those pasties before. Turn it over. That's the fashion statement stuff done. Now we're on to police story. We've got some artwork there, and we've got a classic boiler suit, earpiece, gun, shot. Turn the page. We've got stills from the film. From the opening scene of the film, well, depending on what version you're watching, from the opening action scene of the film. Turn the page. Nice black and white double page spread there. Yeah, that's good. Turn the page again, now we're in the centre. In the centre, we've got the car through the, whatever, shanty town, smashing through. So that's good. And you can see this is stapled there in the middle. Well, I can see it stapled in the middle. And Tim told me that was by design, because a lot of these magazines and stuff that we collect from back in the days, they're very easy to break, especially when you're trying to scan them and stuff. So he actually said it was by design that he put staples in there so that it could be fully folded out and enjoyed. Yeah, there we go. So Selena Fong pictures. What we got here? Next page. Yeah, umbrella, bus scene. Can't argue with that. There's little bits of text here as well to accompany. Next page, yeah, that's nice. Boiler suit gun stance. I like that because it's got a shout version showing different angles there with a mouth. You can see the mouth, and the other ones you can't. And then we've got the wicked concentration shot. He's got to try and get the timing right, you know, where the bus comes and breaks. And obviously we know he don't get the timing right because they all fall out on the floor. Next page, yeah, Fung Ah Kong and Chan doing sidekicks. Love it. Next page. Booting him out the window. Love that. We know he lands on that grass out there. Next page. That's nice. And I'll tell you what I like about this page is because it's obviously the previous page is getting booted out the window, and now it's what you see from the other side. So if you were standing outside on that grass, you would see this bloke falling out. Good thing is about this, he's joined up these shots, made one colour and one black and white to differentiate them. But if you actually look at them properly, they are different. It's not the same shot, mirrored black and white. They actually are different. Glass in a different place. He's in a different position. He's further out the window on the left or whatever. So excellent work, like that. Next shot, yeah, showing the key character of the film. You've got Bill Tung there. There you go. Next shot. Oh, look, that's interesting play on words there. Come what may. There you go. Because the character's name is May. So the lady's in the film. And turn the page. Yeah, we're getting to the end fight now. Skin tight bit down the escalators. Chan, wicked angry face, classic shot with the jumper. Let's turn again. Yeah, stepping up onto the bike and doing boot. That's pretty good because you can see that is the boot shot, and there's a bloke there on that bike, and then you've got another shot of Chan over the top there. Sticking to the bike theme. And look at that shot there. That's a fantastic still. That punch in the gut with a sweaty jumper. That's a wicked shot. That's my favourite shot so far. That boom gut punch. Turn over. Yeah, classic shot where he gets his head smashed by the briefcase into the glass. Brilliant. And then what's this here? Brace yourself. Oh, yes. Was that a Dear Dora sticker? Lovely. 2 Dear Dora stickers. Lovely. brace yourself. Oh, there you go. And it's a little bit of word in there that Tim's put in there about the glass and the amount of glass that's used in the film. Turning the page. Yep, we're on glass still. And now we're on the very last bit where he's got the bad guy there. He's about to give him a load of gut punches. Turn the page. Oh, yeah, there's another sweats jumper shot there with a fist. Wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. Turn the page. And there we go. We've got the end. With a certain smugness from Chu Tao throughout the film, the closing scenes of the film are somewhat satisfying for the audience. Not for Chu Tao, though. After Karkoi has seemingly disposed of countless bad guys, being kicked, punched, thrown over a balcony, had his face smashed through glass, I could go on. It seems only fair that Karkoi gets to unleash his frustration on the one person that has been causing all the misery. That's right. There you go. It's got the shot of him there as he finishes after the loads of punches. Then we've got a poster for the film. Now, funnily enough, if you're a UK fan and you'd watch this film, this scene there where he's getting all tied up with those phones, you'd have no clue what that was from looking at this poster because it was cut out of our version. Turn over, back page. Got another classic thing that happens in magazines, so Tim definitely knows what he's doing here. And it's an advert for some ready-made noodles. You know what, Tim? I don't know if you've done that by design or on purpose. If we go back there, you'll see the poster and that scene I was talking about where he's all twisted up answering multiple phones. Well, he also makes himself some whatever they're called. What are they called? Ready-made noodles where you just put boiling water on dry noodles. He makes himself some and uses pencils with rubber tips on the end as chopsticks to eat them. And then we turn over to the advert on the back page. And to me, it's connected to that poster and that scene because we're now advertising ready-made or noodles. Instant is what I'm looking for. Instant noodles. So I don't know if that was done on purpose, Tim, but it's brilliant. So that's a look through the magazine. Lucky Star issue 1. A little fan-made mag for fans. Well, I really enjoyed going through that. Obviously, I could have spent way longer on each page, but I didn't want to make the video too long, and I'd like to have Tim back on to discuss it in greater detail anyway. It was so much fun going through the Chan fashion section and looking at all the outfits. That was an excellent idea. Then there was a load of brilliant images taking you through one of the most iconic and popular Chan films, Police Story. What a brilliant idea for a mag. A very easy, palatable read. There was some accompanying text in there, but who doesn't like looking at images of Chan? And that's mainly what it was. When thinking about stuff like this, I asked myself, did I enjoy it? And I can honestly say I massively enjoyed it loads. Loved it, in fact. Well, there you have it. Now, we know that normal mainstream companies, they're just not making stuff like this anymore. So we need dedicated people like Tim to keep old school physical media like this alive. Tim, excellent job. This is a fantastic piece of merchandise, whether it's Chan or not. Obviously, Chan makes it better, but it's simply just wonderful work. You are obviously very talented, and I'm glad you have found ways to put that talent and creativity into things that you love. And I love this magazine. Tim, thank you very much for sending me this Lucky Star magazine. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm lucky to be one of the privileged few to own a copy. This is the last stop for this particular copy, and I shall treasure it. Thank you very much. Well, thanks for watching, and see you all on the next episode of Ultimate Treasures. See you later. Yes.
Ultimate treasure.